Let's have a look at how to add deposits, sales receipts and transfers into QuickBooks through the banking feed. We'll go to banking on the left hand side and banking, and we get into the banking section. Under banking and for review, we've got the transactions here, and you'll see the top transaction we've got is money coming in. It's a small amount, 50 pence coming in for bank interest. So we look at that, we know it's not relating to a customer, it's not relating to an invoice that we want to match to, so we know that we need to add that transaction into our QuickBooks file. And if we click on the transaction, under the little add, we can see three options here. We've got deposit option, a sales receipt or a transfer. So we need to select the appropriate option of the three there. Now in this case it's going to be a deposit because we're depositing this interest income in to the file. There may be other instances where the money received is a sales receipt where we've not got an invoice in there but we want to bring the sale in. So instead of giving credit to the customer, it's actually an immediate receipt that we want to book in. But we do need to be careful with sales receipts because we don't get a choice of the product and service that we're posting that particular sales receipt to. So sales receipts certainly have limited scope in terms of adding through the system. Transfers would be where we're transferring between bank accounts. So if this was a transfer, say to a deposit account, then transfer will be a more appropriate way of doing it compared to deposit, which is very much more a deposit of external monies coming in to QuickBooks for us. So in this instance we're looking at depositing, so I'm going to deposit here and that will give me my deposit screen. I can pick my supplier, it has defaulted anyway to my bank, and in the category here I need to pick the correct income account. So it's not categorized, and in the list we can see the bank interest received exists in our list on the chart of accounts. Yeah, so we can post that through there. We can pick the appropriate VAT code in there, and once we're happy with all that, we can add the transaction in. And if we add that in, that creates the transaction in QuickBooks. That deposit will be added in QuickBooks. So if I go to my little looking glass there, I can see the last transaction entered is my 50 pence transaction to Barclays. It has generated the actual deposit screen for me, and we can see that it's come from the online banking through the blue marker there. So that's adding through the bank feed in QuickBooks. In this instance we've added a deposit, but it is possible to add sales receipts, it is possible to add transfers as well.